Save the pig! What the heck? A pig with a party hat. Hello, Mr. Piggy. The secret piggy. Save the pig, the game. The whole game you're trying to save the pig's life. Help!
Plazicus says, I hope you won't ditch Kick. While it isn't turning out the results you want at the moment, it costs you nothing to continue to use Kick and YouTube, and over time, I do think you'll build an audience. Please do not take this as an attack or a troll. No, oh, absolutely not. I would absolutely never take legitimate, positive criticism or advice as a troll. Especially when you say it respectfully like that. Why would I? Quite frankly, that support has pretty much dried up. We have a few regulars who still, gift subs, and I'm really appreciative of that. But at one point, I'm not kidding you, half of my income was coming from Kick. Okay? It was insane, the amount of gifted subs and stuff that I was getting. I was like, holy shit, that's amazing. Now it's just kind of dried up. Like, for example, last week, I was streaming DS Politics on Kick, and there was no actual support on Kick. I got 2 tips. That was all the support I got on the show.
Bravo! Bravo.
And it's a show I stream exclusively on Kick. Much like anything, you get initial hype, and then the initial hype kind of dies down and dries up, and then you get back to normalcy. Okay? I'll be honest, I have noticed the average viewership on Kick is increasing. So I started off with maybe 30, 40 viewers a stream on Kick. Now I'm getting maybe between 50, 60. So there is an increase, and it is slightly growing. And I feel like if I do consistently co-stream like I've been doing, I probably will see that increase even further. In fact, within maybe a month or two, I may actually be able to qualify for the verification status on Kick. That's my problem, is my stream viewership is like this on Kick. If I do a politics stream, I'll have hundreds of viewers. But all my gameplay streams only have like 50. So because of that, Kick is not going to approve me for the verified status. They want you to have consistent viewership over their threshold.
You don't want to be butt-fucked. Trust me.
And I don't have that. So because of that, I'm not going to get that consistency yet. But I am noticing the viewership is growing. So if I keep going, we may be good. However, there is a double-edged sword to everything, right? So like I said, I have noticed distinctly that since I started streaming on Kick, the stream viewership on YouTube is down a bit. And what YouTube is now reporting is all my statistics are down. My views are down. The engagement is down. And it's true. If you haven't noticed, since I started co-streaming on Kick, did you notice that on YouTube, I never mention liking the streams anymore? Like right now, we have about 300 viewers on YouTube watching me, and we have 34 likes.
Oh my God.
If you like my content on YouTube, please click the like button because engagement helps this channel. It really does. Like, it helps the channel statistically and to find it in search results and all of that. But that's the thing. I haven't been saying that. So views are way down on YouTube. Views and likes and engagement. Comments are way down on YouTube as well. Like, I ask, hey, can I have feedback? And I get like 1 comment on a video. And it's like, well, this is what happens. Now I'm splitting my attention between YouTube and Kick. And since I'm not focusing exclusively on YouTube and mentioning things like, hey, comment on the video, hey, like the video, it goes away. When you're my level of popularity, you have to ask, okay? There's people who are so big that they don't have to ask for anything. They just receive because they're huge. So people automatically like the videos, automatically leave comments, automatically give them feedback, automatically contribute. That doesn't happen with me. I have to ask because I'm small time, So understand, if you see, gee, why is Phil talking about this stuff? My other streamers I watch don't bring it up because they're bigger than me. They just get it by default. I don't. I have to remind the audience because I have a smaller audience. Okay. So yeah, please like the stream. Please leave comments on the video. Please engage with the content. That helps a lot. Okay. Thank you to those who are actually, contributing in those ways, because that is contribution. Even though it's not financial, it's still a good contribution, okay? But that stuff's lacking and suffering because of the co-streaming. Like, my statistics are way down. It's crazy because over the summer, my statistics skyrocketed. My statistics were, I have more views than ever before. actually got thousands of new subscribers, tons of engagement, and then it dried up. And I can't do anything about that. You know, I'm not going to change as a content creator and be drama, because that's what a lot of people were afraid was going to happen. They said, Phil, so now you're involved with drama, you know, with the guys from Kino Casino, with Keemstar and all of this. Are you going to become a drama guy? And, you know, and I tried it. I mixed in drama occasionally in my content. You know, every once in a while here on this podcast, I would bring up drama topics like Review Tech or COG or Ethan Ralph, shit like that. But in reality, that stuff every once in a while, you know, makes sense just to maybe stir things up a bit. But that's not who I am, and you guys know that. Like, I don't want to sit here talking about drama and lolcows and making fun of people all day. I'd rather play games and chill with you guys and have social interaction that's fun and meaningful, okay?
You're a paid shill. You're a fake. Your content's fake. No one should be watching your bullshit because you're just a fucking greedy money grubber.
So, it definitely sucks because, you know, I had a big increase. It went away. And now I'm co-streaming on Kick. All of a sudden, I got a big increase and that went away. And it's like, well, it's just because of who I am. You know what I mean? Like, I think some people thought that this year was going to be, Phil's going to completely change who he is. And by the end of the year, he's not even going to be really playing games anymore, right? Instead, he's going to be doing this lolcow drama content every day, and he's going to do this and that. But I told you guys over the summer, don't worry. That's not what's going to happen. You know, I'm not going to change who I am. I'm not going to go for the lowest common denominator. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not. I'm just not. I'd rather be me, okay? And that means there's going to be days when we're at the end of a stream and I raised $20 for entirety of a 4-hour stream, and I'm going to say to the audience, hey guys, you know, it would be nice if you could contribute. And if you don't like that, I don't know what else to say besides I'm sorry, but that's the reality of the situation when you're a small-time guy, all right? I don't do the things that make you big. I never will, because I don't want to. Do you understand? I don't want to be the person who has to be doing drama content, going for insults, going for toxic shit, just so I can get more views and attention and money. That's not me.
And I'm constantly just shilling things nonstop during everything that I do. So it's because I just care about money. That I just can't help it. I'm so just enveloped in greed and money. I need money. I need money.
All right? But I will be the guy that reminds my audience a few times a stream, hey, please contribute. Okay? If you're okay with that, great. Welcome. And thank you for hanging in there and sticking around and supporting me. All right? But I knew that eventually that big increase that I had was going to go away. I said it when it was happening, right? I said, I don't know how long this will last, but I know it's going to go away. You know what I'm saying? It's just a matter of fact that that kind of popular wave doesn't last unless you change who you are, and I wasn't willing to do that, okay? But listen, I'm happy where I am. I'm doing well still, you know. Certainly I'm not going to be doing as well as I was. We're not hitting the goals every stream, but I'm still good, you know. The Kick stuff really has dried up. And what I mean by that is even though I'm noticing that on average we're getting more viewers on Kick, the level of support I'm getting on Kick has dramatically dipped. You know, literally, when I started streaming on Kick 2 months ago, by now, we would have already had people gifting subs. And I didn't even have to say nothing. People would just be gifting subs. Like, holy shit, shout out to this person, shout out to that person, right? But, yeah, so here's the thing. I'm not going to give up on Kick, because some people seem worried. Oh, Phil, are you going to give up on Kick streaming? No, I'm not. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to stick with it, all right? And I'm going to do my best to co-stream and maintain that dual audience. I am still going to stream the politics show only on Kick. Obviously, I would hope that it doesn't turn out like it did last week where we had no Kick support during a Kick exclusive show. Hopefully things will change for the better there. Maybe it was just an off week. I don't know. But I'm going to stick with it and see what happens. It may be a situation where the audience does slowly grow. Okay?
Oh my God, he's drinking sperm?
And also, some people are like, are you still going to have your extra day off? Well, so far, since I told you guys I was going to take extra days off, I've had 2. Okay? 2 days where I was able to spend time with my wife. A lot of those days ended up being half days because of installing fans and stuff like that. I wish that I could have had more time off. So here's the deal. We'll see. We'll see what happens. I would love to have more time with my wife, but the bottom line is the reason that I was able to make those changes and I was able to say, hey, guess what? I get to take extra days off to spend with my wife was because I was making what I was making. Now it's slowing down. As you're seeing, I'm not hitting the goals every stream, right? Look, we're 30 minutes into the podcast and I've made $3. So yeah, things have definitely slowed down. And we'll see what happens. If things pick up or if things at least maintain, then maybe I can continue to do some of the positive changes that I wanted to do, like take extra time off to spend with my wife. But I can't just keep taking time off if I'm not, making ends meet. So we'll see, And again, this is not doom and gloom. This is not, oh, look at Phil. He's woe is me begging. I'm literally not. I'm just explaining things, as much as I can. That's, the reason that I was able to say, hey, I'm making the positive changes was because I was getting massive support. Now it's drying up, and because of that, things may go back. I don't know. Okay?
Bankruptcy is like the only solution. Okay? I need that money. I really do. I need that money to pay my bills. And I'm probably going to try to do some more fundraising.
Go ahead and grab an undershirt. Why are you guys obsessed with me wearing an undershirt? What are you talking about? You don't need to wear an undershirt. If you're wearing stuff indoors, why would you need an undershirt? Only you need an undershirt, like if you're going outside or something, you're going to sweat. I swear, again, this has to be a new detractor meme thing where they're just nuts. And if he's going to wear a pullover, he should be wearing an undershirt. Who the fuck made you the authority on fashion and wardrobe? Are you retarded? I think you are. The dumbest thing that come out of their mouths, the dumbest memes that they say, like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Hateful speech, constantly. I'm Mr. Hateful Speech. Everyone knows that. The king of hate.
Who saw me? I couldn't see them.
Cover me, boy! I'm hiding! There's no hiding from us!
I'm not covered. That was absolutely ridiculous, guys. That was absolutely stupidly ridiculous. They saw me magically and sniped down on me. I had no shot on them, but they would just hit me magically with every bullet. This is so dumb. Okay, we're gonna continue, guys. Like I said, we're gonna be playing till 4. I'm trying to break up the parts to about half an hour in length. Of course, these last two I got 40 minutes. Hopefully that's good enough for YouTube to actually process and work today. We've got about an hour, 20 minutes left, and we're already over $100, so we're more than 2/3 of the way to the goal. Guys, let's hit the goal and have it count towards the goals hit counter today. That way, it doesn't go to waste. Obviously, we want to get our goals going, to get some rewards, right? Get a nice DSP tries it going in a few days and stuff like that.
Oh my god, he's drinking Hulk Hogan's sperm?
Is WWE Champions why I was typing with one hand on the casino chat last night? No, I have eczema. I have bad eczema, and what happens is sometimes my hands completely dry out and crack up where I get a rash, and so some nights I have to put like cream on one hand, and I actually put a glove on so that way I don't rub the cream off all over the bed when I'm asleep. So this has been happening recently. My hands have been getting pretty bad eczema back and forth between them. So last night I had to put a bunch of, medicated cream on my hand. So, what a great story. Like, really, very, very boring, very monotonous story about reality. It's not really that interesting. But of course, I'm sure people make up shit all the time about it.
In mid-2016, I accidentally streamed myself masturbating.
Someone's asking about, did I ever fake tips? No. I want you to think how dumb that is. Why would faking tips work? Or be something you would want to do? You'd be a moron. You're cheating yourself out of income. You're lying to the audience about it. Like, if I were to lie, the only way that you could maybe tell if someone's lying about something like that is that for some bizarre reason, they just keep getting the income that they claim that they're getting over an extended period of time, and it's incredibly unreasonable, right? Like, let's say, for example, on this stream, okay, no one super chatted, no one gifted subs, the only income that I got mysteriously was tips, okay? Then you could say that's kind of suspect, because tips, there's no evidence, right? You super chats, you see through YouTube. Subs, you'll see through K, but you can't see where the tips are coming from. So that's suspect, right? Oh, look, someone anonymously tipped me over and over and over, and that's the only way that I'm ever hitting a goal, right? So then you could maybe make that suggestion that it's fake. But the thing is, I wouldn't ever want to lie, because then people would have unreasonable expectations of what I'm hitting or what I'm not going to hit. You know what I mean? And that just hurt me in the long run. To think that you're going to make more than you can realistically make doesn't make sense at all. And the times these idiots have said, oh, you see, Phil made it up, doesn't make sense. Then how did it end? If we were at 96, a streak of 96, right? Why would I want it to end? If I was faking it the whole time, wouldn't I have just lied? Because then probably it would have continued this week. Take a look. This week now, here we are, near the end of my streaming week, and we only hit, I think, 4 goals, and that's okay. We still had streams that are good. Look, right now we're at 114. If the stream ends at 114, I'm not upset. It's good. That's good support. Why would I be upset about that, right? But what if oh, he hit the goal. He lied about it. How does that help me? It doesn't, you know? I would have absolutely, if I was a liar about it, I would have kept it going. But I'm never going to lie about it. I never have lied about a single contribution. Every contribution I've ever shouted out has legit been 100% real. Sometimes they get charged back after the fact, and that really sucks. But everything that I've ever told you guys about was real. So, speaking of which, I do need to split the part now. But speaking of which, hey, let's hit the goal. It's the end of the stream. We got a half an hour left on stream. Let's hit the goal and count another one towards our goal milestones, and let's get closer to DSP tries it, okay? All right, let's split the part, and then the last part coming.
I mean, it's rare when I have to come out and say, guys, we really need tons of money today. When do I say that, right? Very rarely. I mean, like I said, the one time was the end of last year when a tax situation came up out of nowhere. I don't feel that I'm in a situation where I do those kind of things. You know, sadly, there are people out there who exploit, and they find ways to exploit constantly. As long as people want it, I'll keep it in the rotation. All right, so... Oh, by the way, Battleduck says, remember how early on you complained about not exploring the source of all of this? It's actually coming up. Okay, maybe that'll be interesting. All right. All right, I guess I'll keep it in the rotation for now. And thank you guys for chilling, and those who did support the stream. Make no money is not a huge deal. I'm not poor. There's still this back here. And it's still in the back of my neck, the back of my head, the back of my mind, and it's always telling me it's WWE Champions time. I love it. I love it. Is a mobile game addict. Phil has indoctrinated children who send him money, blatantly milking for money. It's a money pit. It's gone, just gone like that. In an instant, fucking gone. I just care about money. I just can't help it. I eBay. Contributions are mandatory, but I need your help. I am appealing directly to you. No decency, no respect, no common sense, no fucking maturity. Is the guy who just doesn't get reality.